Tiger Woods is set to take part in the U.S. Open. The golfer made headlines by parking his 155-foot yacht in the Hamptons.
When Tiger Woods parked his 155-foot yacht, Privacy, in the Hamptons ahead of the U.S. Open, the world noticed. At first glance, it looked like a beautiful floating palace. But what lies beneath its decks isn't just luxury. It's a secret world that connects Tiger to a passion he rarely talks about.
Defied every assumption about the man behind the clubs.
Built in 2004 by Christensen Shipyards, Privacy is more than a status symbol. It was designed with secrecy, power, and purpose. From the start, Tiger asked for design changes that even surprised expert shipbuilders. Some areas were sealed off. Power systems were upgraded beyond normal standards. Even the blueprints were kept confidential and limited to only a few trusted members of the shipbuilding team. The level of planning and customization hinted at something more than a typical pleasure yacht. From the outside, Privacy looks like any other luxury yacht. It has a sleek white hull and stylish lines. But underneath, it's built like a small military ship. The hull includes reinforced steel plating, similar to what's used on expedition yachts that explore dangerous polar ice fields. Twin Caterpillar diesel engines give it 1,800 horsepower each. It can travel over 4,000 nautical miles without stopping for fuel, making it capable of crossing entire oceans. The navigation gear includes satellite arrays, military-grade GPS tracking, and advanced weather systems that show ocean conditions far in advance. These aren't just for convenience. They're designed for real ocean exploration. Its stabilization systems are advanced enough to keep the yacht steady in rough waters, which is vital for long dives or long journeys far from shore. The yacht's power systems are also impressive. Multiple generators and battery banks allow all onboard systems to function even without running the main engines. This includes everything from living quarters to high-tech diving gear. Engineers designed the electrical layout so carefully that the diving equipment can run separately from the main power system. This adds another layer of safety and independence. Tiger is known for golf, but his yacht tells a different story. Hidden inside Privacy is an entire setup for deep-sea diving. Tiger's not just a casual snorkeler. He's a serious diver who planned every detail to explore the ocean safely and privately. The yacht includes a scuba tank filling station, complete with gas analyzers that can create custom breathing mixtures like nitrox or trimix, used for dives deeper than 100 feet. These aren't features for hobbyists. They're the tools of a technical diver. The crew aboard Privacy aren't just sailors. They include certified dive masters trained to handle advanced underwater missions. These are professionals who support Tiger's dives while keeping everything private. Their presence shows this isn't just about luxury, it's about purpose. There's also a hydraulic dive platform that lowers into the ocean, allowing Tiger to enter the water easily even with heavy diving equipment. This is paired with a decompression chamber on board, a room that helps divers recover from deep dives safely. It's rare for a personal yacht to have one. It shows how serious Tiger is about his diving. Tiger doesn't just dive. He documents what he sees. The yacht holds high-end underwater cameras, lights, and storage for film equipment. He captures colorful fish, coral reefs, and secret landscapes beneath the waves. But he keeps most of it to himself, like a personal treasure. These images stay private, just like the name of the yacht suggests. The decompression chamber is like a small hospital room. It includes monitors to track heart rate, oxygen levels, and blood pressure. There's also a communication system that links the chamber to the bridge and dive crew. Tiger can even relax inside it with a built-in entertainment console. Tiger's love of diving isn't random. It shows the same control and planning he brings to the golf course. The equipment on Privacy is arranged perfectly, from the scuba station to the dive platform to the climate-controlled gear storage. Even the yacht's electrical system was upgraded to support the energy needs of deep diving gear. Heavy-duty wiring and redundant power systems ensure that the decompression chamber and scuba systems work even if the main power goes out. There are even high-efficiency heating and cooling systems in place to deal with extra moisture from diving equipment. These keep the living spaces fresh and dry even after a full day of underwater exploration. Every part of Privacy was built with a purpose. The hull includes secret compartments that store diving equipment. They're climate-controlled to keep gear safe and dry. Salt water won't rust or damage anything inside. The yacht has underwater scooters called DPVs or diver propulsion vehicles that help Tiger move quickly through the water. Some are equipped with cameras and lights to explore wrecks and deep-sea terrain. The yacht also uses sonar and acoustic positioning to map out the ocean floor, helping him find and return to favorite dive sites. Tiger has reportedly mapped out dive sites in the Caribbean, the Pacific, and off the coast of Thailand. These include hidden reefs and volcanic formations. A crew member once said anonymously, "You'd think it was a mobile dive lab, but we're under orders to say nothing. Tiger doesn't dive for show, he dives for peace." When guests visit Privacy, they're treated to the height of comfort. The guest rooms are custom designed, and the crew includes international chefs. Meals on board are equal to those found in five-star restaurants, using ingredients sourced from global ports. Guests have access to jet skis, snorkeling gear, paddle boards, and even diving equipment if they want to join Tiger underwater. Several celebrities and athletes have had their first technical diving experiences on Privacy. The yacht has spa-quality bathrooms, massage services, and spaces for socializing or quiet relaxation. There are game systems, music players, and luxurious lounge areas. Whether it's a party or a retreat, Privacy can do it all. The yacht is wired with advanced technology. Satellite links, radar, sonar, and emergency communication systems keep Tiger connected no matter where he sails. The entertainment systems support streaming, gaming, and full audio experiences across the yacht. Security is also top-notch. There are cameras, alarms, and automatic access controls that protect Tiger's privacy while allowing the crew to operate discreetly. The technology even includes backup computer systems to maintain safety and comfort on long voyages. The climate control system adjusts temperature and humidity throughout the yacht. It even accounts for the extra moisture from diving gear, keeping the entire vessel comfortable. More than just a yacht, Privacy is a symbol of Tiger's deeper drive. It shows his love of exploration, his need for solitude, and his careful planning. It's a place where he can focus, push limits, and recharge away from the world. Privacy isn't just about comfort. It's about creating a space that matches Tiger's spirit, quiet, focused, and full of hidden depths. What lies under this yacht doesn't just show us a new side of Tiger Woods. It reminds us that even the most famous people have secret worlds, and sometimes what's beneath the surface is more powerful than anything above it. What do you think Tiger will discover next? What secrets might still be hidden on Privacy? Let us know in the comments below. Beyond the glitz, glamour, and flashing cameras, Hollywood harbors a shadowy undercurrent, a place where charm is often a facade, and the real personalities behind the red carpet smiles tell a different story. This video exposes 20 Hollywood stars who have been called out for their unpleasant behavior, their brains ranging from diva demands to outright cruelty. Buckle up as we dive into some of the industry's most surprising reputations. Maroon 5's frontman Adam Levine may be a hitmaker, but his off-screen personality has rubbed many the wrong way. On The Voice, Levine's relationship with co-star Blake Shelton soured when he loudly declared he hated Shelton. A statement met with an uncomfortable silence. While some initially thought he was joking, his continued deadpan demeanor left the room tense. Levine's crude humor, dismissive attitude, and aloofness with fans and colleagues alike have led many to consider him one of the meanest figures in pop culture. Lea Michele's portrayal of strong-willed characters off-screen wasn't just acting. Her Glee co-star Samantha Ware accused her of bullying and microaggressions that made her experience on the show traumatic. Michele's response during the Black Lives Matter movement, in which she posted a message of support, was called out as hypocritical. She lost her HelloFresh sponsorship and faced further backlash after being accused of mocking restaurant staff and refusing to pay for items she found unsatisfactory. Russell Crowe may have an Oscar, but he also has a reputation for having a massive ego. He once insulted George Clooney by calling him a sellout and a Frank Sinatra wannabe. On the set of Gladiator, he called a producer at 3 a.m. threatening to kill him. His erratic behavior includes demanding script rewrites, storming off sets, and publicly berating colleagues. Crowe's difficult nature has earned him the nickname Celebrity Douchebag by some insiders. The reality TV star Jesse James faced immense public backlash for cheating on Sandra Bullock with tattoo artist Kat Von D, all while the couple was in the process of adopting a child. His lack of remorse and continued infidelity led to the collapse of his relationship with Von D as well. His betrayal, coupled with a string of unapologetic behaviors, permanently damaged his public image. Supermodel Naomi Campbell is known for her beauty and runway prowess, but also for her temper. She has been convicted of assault 4 times and accused 11 times. Notably, she once threw a phone at a maid in a fit of rage. Campbell's violent outbursts and disrespect towards staff have overshadowed her career, painting a picture of someone whose off-camera actions are anything but glamorous. While his roles in Meet the Parents and Zoolander are beloved, Ben Stiller's off-screen behavior tells a different story. He's been reported to throw tantrums, including flipping over a script before an awards ceremony. He allegedly once made his assistant stand in a parking space to prevent others from using it and reportedly fired a staff member over the sweetness of his coffee. Even the number of ice cubes in his Diet Coke has been a cause for complaint. Despite her charitable image, Oprah has faced scrutiny. When she launched a Maui wildfire relief fund, many criticized her for asking average people to donate instead of using her own billionaire resources. Her property ownership in Maui and perceived disconnect with affected residents fueled suspicion. She's also been accused of spreading misinformation on vaccines and being rude to staff and audience members, showing a contrast between her public image and private conduct. Leto's Oscar-winning talent is often overshadowed by disturbing behavior. During Suicide Squad, he allegedly sent a dead rat to Margot Robbie, bullets to Will Smith, and used condoms to other castmates. Fans describe him as dismissive and cold at meet and greets, with one fan noting he rudely dismissed a compliment. He is also known to throw tantrums on set over minor issues, reinforcing the perception of him as egotistical and hard to work with. Tobey Maguire, known as Spider-Man, reportedly becomes hostile when fans approach him for autographs or photos. Molly Bloom, in her memoir, described him as the worst poker guest, stingy with tips despite massive winnings. He once demanded Bloom bark like a seal for an $11,000 chip, highlighting his arrogance and sense of superiority. Despite her success, Rihanna has earned criticism for being aloof and dismissive. Staff report that she often ignores them entirely. In one infamous case, she bullied a 16-year-old girl on Twitter who wore an outfit inspired by Rihanna's style to prom. Her actions drew wide condemnation and painted her as narcissistic and entitled. While Julia Roberts charmed audiences as America's sweetheart, her behavior on set says otherwise. On the set of Hook, she reportedly isolated herself in her trailer, arrived late to shoots, and disrupted production. The crew nicknamed her Tinker Hell because of her uncooperative demeanor. These behind-the-scenes antics contrast sharply with her public image. Once praised for her message of kindness, Ellen DeGeneres' workplace was revealed to be toxic. Employees accused her of fostering an environment where mistreatment was normalized. She reportedly sent staff home for body odor and discouraged any monologues she didn't approve of. A comedian even claimed Ellen tried to have her fired from a waitress job over chipped nail polish. James Corden has been labeled rude and entitled by multiple accounts. He was banned from a New York restaurant for being the most abusive customer they had seen in 25 years. Even after apologizing, other reports emerged of him yelling at staff, including a busboy, and acting aggressively when challenged by a friend to calm down. Despite her public image, J.Lo reportedly avoids talking to service staff directly. One flight attendant said she had her assistant order her drink. A Las Vegas restaurant manager recalled Ben Affleck tipping a server generously, only for Lopez to grab the money and say, "Hell no." These incidents support claims that she treats workers with disdain. Known for his role in 24, Sutherland has faced multiple DUI arrests. Co-star Freddie Prinze Jr. said working with him was so difficult, he almost quit acting. Others have echoed this sentiment, describing him as unprofessional and hard to manage on set. Despite his comedic reputation, Will Ferrell has drawn criticism for mocking fans asking for autographs. According to Autograph magazine, he often taunts and dismisses admirers. Crew members have described him as quick-tempered and verbally abusive over minor issues. Jamie Foxx's behavior on In Living Color included cruel pranks. Co-star Tommy Davidson said Fox ripped his underwear off on set, leaving him exposed. Fox challenged him to a fight afterward, showing a competitive and mean streak that left many offended. Megan Fox's comparison of Michael Bay to Hitler in an interview led to her being fired from Transformers. Bay said Spielberg insisted on the firing, though Spielberg denied involvement. Crew members criticized Fox in an open letter, calling her ungrateful and difficult. During an interview, Eisenberg ridiculed host Romina Puga, calling her the carrot top of interviewers. He mocked her questions and pointed out she wrote them on her hand. Though he later claimed he was joking, Puga described the experience as humiliating. David Boreanaz was sued for sexual harassment by an extra on Bones who said he sent inappropriate texts and made advances. The case was dismissed, but it added to his poor reputation. He also cheated on his pregnant wife, Jaime Bergman, damaging his image as a family man. These stories remind us that fame doesn't always mean character. Whether it's diva behavior, mistreatment of staff, or arrogance with fans, these celebrities have shown a side far from their polished public image. Let us know which star surprised you the most in the comments. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more Hollywood revelations.
Hi, my name is Prince Michael Jackson, and I love my daddy. And I'm Daddy's baby, and I love my daddy.
Singing well to me, and you singing home. What day is today?
Huh?
What day is today?
Today is December 25th.
What's special about December 25th?
It's Christmas.
Exactly. What does Christmas mean?
Love
Blanket.
and spending time with
Blanket.
family.
Blanket. What does Christmas mean?
Love,
Love what?
family.
Who's your family?
Behind the masks and veils, beyond the fantasy world of Neverland Ranch, 3 children grew up in the shadow of pop music's most controversial icon. But what's the real story of Prince, Paris, and Biggie Jackson in 2025? The privilege, the pain, the scrutiny, the struggle. Today, we're peeling back the curtain on what it really means to inherit the legacy of Michael Jackson. You think you know their story, but the truth is far more complex than the headlines suggest. These aren't just celebrity kids, they're survivors of a childhood no one could possibly prepare for. Michael Jackson's death in 2009 wasn't just a cultural earthquake. It was a personal apocalypse for 3 children who suddenly lost not just a father, but their entire world. Prince was 12. Paris was 11, and Biggie, then known as Blanket, was just 7 years old. What followed was a childhood unlike any other. The transition from Neverland's private amusement park to living with their grandmother, Katherine Jackson, marked the beginning of a painful journey into the public eye. Imagine losing your father and your home in one devastating blow. And let's remember what Neverland was. Not just a house, but an entire ecosystem designed by Michael to create a magical childhood. Private amusement rides, a zoo, movie theaters, a fantasy land that disappeared overnight. For Paris especially, that journey nearly ended in tragedy. By age 15, she had attempted suicide multiple times, struggling with depression, addiction, and relentless online bullying. The public watched as this young girl's pain played out on social media, often with cruel commentary accompanying every post. Paris revealed in past interviews how she gained a lot of weight after her father's death, saying food became an addiction. The therapeutic boarding school in Utah where she was sent was later exposed for abusive practices, something Paris herself has spoken out against alongside other survivors like Paris Hilton. Even now, at 26, Paris carries the psychological scars of growing up under constant surveillance. She's described experiencing audio hallucinations of camera clicks, and severe paranoia, classic symptoms of PTSD from years of paparazzi pursuit. Simple sounds like a trash bag rustling can trigger panic attacks, but the Jackson children have shown remarkable resilience. Paris transformed her pain into creativity, establishing herself as a musician, model, and actress. Her journey from that broken 11-year-old at her father's memorial service to the confident artist she is today is nothing short of extraordinary. Her 2020 debut album, Wilted, and subsequent releases like The Lost EP deliberately veered away from her father's pop sound, embracing indie folk and alternative rock influences. Critics initially dismissed her as riding on her father's fame, But her distinct sound, influenced by artists like Nirvana and the Pixies, has earned respect in its own right. On her father's birthday celebration in 2023, Paris performed an emotional tribute, acknowledging that he had put in 50 years of blood, sweat, and tears so she could stand on that stage. Her engagement to Justin Long in late 2024 suggests she's building a stable personal life as well, though the media scrutiny around their relationship has been predictably intense.